Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, James Sweeney, and it is a Friday, and stocks, they are down, but quite frankly, I'm feeling up. You know exactly why? Because it's a Friday, and we're almost at the weekend. So with that said, you know how we do here at modernwallstreet.com on Fridays, right? It's not quite 4 o'clock. Investors, they want to go home and celebrate the weekend and also watch the Mets beat the Yankees in the Subway Series, because it's time to celebrate early and have a drink, because it's an early Friday happy hour here in the Big Apple. U.S. stocks in the red this Friday afternoon. This on concerns over the Federal Reserve's decision to leave short-term interest rates unchanged yesterday. In addition, volatility is everywhere in the markets right behind me here today due to quadruple witching. That's the expiration of 3 classes of options and futures contracts, as well as individual stock futures options. But back to the Fed, as it held its key federal funds rate unchanged after the conclusion of its 2-day policy meeting yesterday. September supposed to be the month when the central bank finally came off its zero interest rate policy, but instead it opted to hold steady for at least 1 more month. Meanwhile, quite a shock to end the weekend in London, as about midway through the trading session, a fat finger incident caused the FTSE 100 index to briefly fall 2% before recovering about half of those losses. In addition, gold futures jumping $21.20, that's nearly 2%. The U.S. dollar trading just a touch lower against its major counterparts, while crude oil futures for October delivery, they're down about 2.2% to $45.87 a barrel. And with no significant earnings due out today, and leading indicators for August up just 0.1%, that was also below the expected 0.2% gain, then you have yourself a session right now behind me where 2 stocks have declined for every advancer. Let's now take a look to see how the markets are shaping up to close out not just this session, but this week as well. And in regards to corporate news, check out our earlier modernwallstreet.com market movers report for more up-to-date corporate reports. And with that stated, we're going to end this session and this week on the sports front. Tomorrow morning, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Peter Cech returning. And I'll put it this way, we really need to win. And by we, I'm talking about Chelsea. And the even bigger news locally, the New York Mets versus the New York Yankees Subway Series. I expect a sweep because the Mets are just that good. And I'll leave it at that. For modernwallstreet.com, I'm James Sweeney, and I'll see you guys all on Monday morning.